There's really no one way to organize a college or university board. There's such diversity in American higher education. You have public and private institutions. You have institutions with boards that range in size for the number of members from as small as 5 to over 80. You have single purpose institutions like a professional school, a law school, chiropractic college, or large uh, research universities, multi-campus systems. Uh, there really isn't one way to organize a board to perform all of those different needs, to meet all of the different needs of an institution. So you really have to think about the purposes of the board, the kinds of things that the board is responsible for overseeing, and divide, devise a way of organizing the work of the board, the committees of the board, in order to accomplish that, to meet those needs. So it's really form follows function. If you think of the way in which the work of the board has to be organized, it's to meet those purposes, not just because there's a tradition of having X number of committees or committees of a particular type. Boards range in the kinds of committees that they have, but there are a few that are so essential to the work of a college or university that most boards have them. So a finance or budget committee, almost every board has one of those. An academic affairs committee, that's essential to the work that a college or university does. And more recently, an audit committee. About 10 years ago, I think it's around 2004, Congress passed laws that imposed more reporting restrictions, more openness on corporate America to improve board practices to avoid governance failures. And that included having audit committees, separating the budget finance functions from audit, having document retention and destruction policies, things like that. And while Sarbanes-Oxley does not apply to private nonprofit or public governmental colleges and universities, there were a lot of practices that colleges and universities borrowed because there are a lot of businessmen and women on college and university boards, and they became familiar with these practices in their corporate life and borrowed those or brought those to governance practices in colleges and universities.